You have to trust that it'll all work out because all good things come with bad things and all bad things come with good things. But accept both. Be grateful that you get to experience both. And sometimes the bad sucks, but there's no lessons without the bad and there's no joy without the good. So just keep trying, keep showing up. It'll all work out. That is what I'm trying to tell you guys here with this one. Look, the fact of the matter is that life isn't fair. It really has never been fair for majority of people. But I wouldn't tell you to just give up on it. I wouldn't tell you to feel sad or feel hopeless at times because shit will hit the fan several times. I mean, even for me personally right now, I'm going through a very stressful moment. And not just me. My brother, my mom, my dad, we're all going through it. But we're pushing through. We keep trying. We keep showing up. You know, you just have to keep trusting. And one of the biggest things that has helped me, is putting my faith in the Lord. This is not me telling you to, okay, get into Christianity. This is just my personal story. Here's the thing. I believe that you have to trust God. God has a way of placing things throughout life itself. And that includes our personal lives as well. Do we know what his plan is? And I say, his plan, but God, neither man or woman, God is God, right? But God, we don't know his plan. We're not omnipotent. We're mortals. We don't know what he has in store. But Marcus Aurelius really speaks about this as well. I don't have an exact quote right now, but he speaks a lot about there's no way of knowing what God's true intentions are, but there's no way that God will waste its time being bad. So you might as well see everything that happens as being good, whether it's for you or for the future generation or for somebody else. But it's good for something and good for somebody. And there's a reason for all of it happening. But I believe deep down inside that God really wants to help all of us out. So just put your faith in Christ. Believe that it'll all work out. Because at the end of the day too, why would you stress about everything? Put your faith in Christ. We don't know what the higher being is, but there's no way that there's not a God. Put your faith in Christ. It'll all work out. Everything in God's timing though. I say this because undoubtedly so, there has been moments where I feel hopeless. I feel helpless. I feel like I can't do shit. I feel useless. All of the lessons you can include. But it's all worked out. It's taken a while sometimes, but it's all worked out at the end of the day. Even when shit has gotten tough, even when shit has gotten rough, physical pain, mental pain, financial pain, spiritual pain, a lot of stuff has happened. But you just have to trust that it's all meant to happen for a reason. Even when shit in the moment feels horrible, trust that it had to happen. Take it as an experience. Use it as a learning lesson, right? A learning moment. Allow for it to teach you something because you can gain something from both the good and the bad. As I said, the bad brings around lessons and it brings around experience. The good brings around experience. It also brings joy. Everything is necessary. It's like the yin and yang. You need the good and you need the bad. And then the middle ground is where life itself occurs because you have to use both things to figure out what is needed. There can't just be all good, unfortunately, but there can't be all bad, of course, because that's just horrible. There has to be a middle ground and just accept things as they happen. It'll all work out. You have to trust that. On top of that, the reason why I say this is because a lot of people have not had the best of luck in certain things. So whenever they see a new adventure or a new experience, a new opportunity, at times they don't take full advantage of it because they don't believe in themselves to be able to accomplish whatever they think that they want, whatever they think they can, or whatever they want to. You have to just go for it. You have to take the shot from the 3-point line or even from half court. Take the shot. You might not make it, but what if you do? What if the glass is half full, right? It's not half empty. You got to see it as half full. You have to see the positive in things. Believe that you can and believe that you will. And just trust that even if right now things aren't going well, it'll work out. Not only should you put your faith in Christ, but you're not just leaving it up to him and everything to him. At the end of the day, God gave you your way of thinking, right? Just ask for a little more help from him to you so that you can be guided in your steps, guided in your thoughts, guided in your actions. While you do that, you will see just how things will work out, because at the end of the day, it's you still taking actions. God will open these opportunities and he gives you a way of thinking and acting and stuff, but you still have to take the actual steps themselves. You can be guided to think on what you want to do. Let's say an opportunity opens up, you meet somebody who's a freaking millionaire in the exact field that you want to be in, who could give you the exact context that you want. You're thinking about going and taking the action and asking the questions, but you stop yourself. You stop yourself from going. And why is that? Because you don't believe that you can. You have to just do it. You have to take the step. It'll work out. Trust me, it will. I mean, it took me several years to even get to the position where I am now. And I always bring that up because it's something that really matters to me a lot. Recently, somebody told me that if I should just keep trying, and that if at 25 it doesn't work, then I should just give up. Right? And it didn't come from a place of harm. But nah. Now, do I think it's going to take that long? No. But I'm going to keep fucking trying even if it takes that long. I've been trying to get this content creation thing to work out for the longest. I tried doing videos whenever I was about probably between 7 to 9 years old. Then I started uploading content once again around 8th grade. Nah, not even. It was like 6th grade or 7th grade. Around there, I started creating content. I got my first hate comment like a year and a half or two into it. But even by that point, I realized that, okay, well, even though this shit hurts, I know that I have to change. So I started improving. What did I do? I added a commentary to it. But then I didn't see that many views. So what did I do? I added face cams. What did I do? Okay, well, I kept trying and grinding. But guess what? My discipline wasn't all there. That didn't work out. So then what happened after that? Well, I had a little break moment where I didn't know what the fuck to do. I got into Twitter. Bam. But I still wasn't good enough. I tried getting into YouTube once again, but literally just only posted one video. And you can still see it. It's the first run vlog ever on this channel. And then I had another moment where I posted 2 or 3 videos. And then bam, that stopped as well. Oh, not to mention, before all that, I tried the 200 miler for the first time and I failed miserably. That was at 18 years old. And I am about to turn 20. Right after I turned 20, about a week later, I'm doing the 200 miler. But it took me 2 years from the last 200 miler to this one to even get to the position where I am now. 2 years. And then for content creation, if we're going to whenever I first started, it took me about 10 years. Now, if we're talking about whenever I actually really started doing like actual, what I would consider like actual content, actually trying, it would be about 7 to 8 years. Fitness wise, I tried. It was a lot of trial and tribulation, and the diet was so much trial and tribulation because I'm a big boy at heart. That took me around 7 to 8 years as well to get to this position where I am now. It is not easy. It takes time. It's gonna suck a lot of the time, but just trust that the man above has a reason for doing everything the way that he does. Because if it wasn't for all of that, I wouldn't know how to get through, the mental struggles, the mental fogginess, struggling with diet, getting used to reading the label, seeing what sort of foods work for me and what foods don't, what helps my diet, what helps my exercise, how should I do this, how should I do that, how should I go about thinking about this, structuring my day. There is so much that I learned through all of my L's. I've taken so many losses, and a lot of people won't ever know how many I took. I've taken so damn many. I seem like a loser probably. If I had a book that's gone from the beginning of my life up to this point, I probably sound like the biggest loser of all time because up to this point, I haven't really accomplished that much, if I'm being completely honest. I've worked the same job for 5 years where I barely got paid. It's a fast food job. I sound like a complete loser. But that's the thing. You just have to keep going. Keep fucking going. And on top of that, A lot of people are going to try and get in your ear, tell you this, that, or the other. Oh, you suck. Oh, why are you still there? You're a slave to this. Look, it's your life. Trust that you know what to do. Some things take time, and that's fine. Let it take time. If you know that you don't want to do something, but it gets you to a certain outcome faster, but you know that's not what you want, then don't do it. For example, I could probably get, well, actually, I could definitely make 6 figures within the next 3 years. Very easy. I just go to a job that I don't fucking like, and I work it, and that's it. I could do that, but I'm not going to. I'm not. This is what I want to do. So I'm going to try, and I'm going to do shit that a lot of people haven't done. What am I aiming for? I'm aiming to break a fucking course record. And on top of that, it takes time, but you just have to show up. And I also just want to teach this to y'all, because this video isn't going to be that long. This episode isn't going to be that long. It's really just about showing up. Because recently, this past week, I struggled maintaining the consistency. On one aspect, it was a schedule problem. But in the other aspect, I still could have tried harder to do shit. Because a lot of my time was busy. There wasn't a lot of time to record. And then whenever I was done with either being on the phone call, driving around, whenever I was done with those things, I would come back, but I would need to sleep. Not because I'm just a lazy bastard, or maybe you could say that, but because I'm dealing with an injury, I'm dealing with a strain, and I'm trying to fix it. I know the best recovery method is always sleep. When in doubt, just sleep. So I'm getting my sleep in, but there was time to do things, and I wouldn't take full advantage of it. Sometimes you just have to show up. I'm about to post an episode. I'm recording 2 so far. I don't know if I'm going to record more today. But the first one, I'm going to upload today so that I won't miss a week. Because I believe I didn't post anything this whole week in terms of episodes. So I don't want to lack, right? If nothing else, just post something short. And I say this too because you could go to Alex Hormozi's podcast, The Game, and you could go all the way back. Or you could go to the oldest ones. You'll see that some of those episodes, 15, 20, 30. He has some episodes where there's 6 minutes. He has some episodes where there's 8 minutes. But what did he do? He put something out every single week. Because guess what? Showing up is better than nothing at all. Doing something is better than nothing at all. 1% is better than 0. 0.1% is better than 0. Just show up. Try. Make the effort. Trust in yourself. Believe in yourself. And when all the shit comes to you, all the BS starts hitting you, the storms start coming, the days get foggy, the days get drowsy, people start not liking you. It feels like so much is happening and that the world is against you. Take a moment. Breathe. It's not the end of the world. It'll all work out. Okay? Trust in yourself. Because you've made it this far and you've tried this hard. Keep going. I promise you it'll all work out. Don't give up. Because the worst thing you can do is give up on your dreams. Don't quit. Keep going. Keep trying. Keep showing up. You got this. This is episode 6 or 7. God, I have to make the joke. Of the Mastery Reps podcast. I love y'all. Stay blessed. The Mastery Reps newsletter is down in the description below. You could also check out the link tree. I have certain links that give you discounts for, I believe it's Deutsch, Better World Books, and Second Wind nasal strips, which I literally have right here. I don't have put on, but yeah. And then I don't have nothing for Stacking Days, but shout out Stacking Days. Kyle Coconuts, really great dude, amazing dude. So support the brand, support all of them, support me, please. Project 200. Down below as well in the description. 200 miles in under 56 hours to raise money for the Houston Food Bank to help fight hunger. And yeah, that's it. Stay blessed.